Do they have Dewclaws? When it comes to our furry friends, there's always something new to learn. Whether you're a proud dog owner or just an animal enthusiast, you may have come across the term Dewclaws. You may have wondered, do they have Dewclaws? In this video, we'll explore the world of Dewclaws, their purpose, and which animals actually have them. What are Dewclaws? Dewclaws are essentially a dog's thumb. They are the small, internal toes that protrude from their paws higher up than their other toes. Yes, you heard it right, dogs have more than just their four main toes. Dewclaws are found higher up on their legs, either on the front or the hind legs, depending on the breed. Do all dogs have Dewclaws? The answer is no. Not all dogs have Dewclaws. In fact, certain breeds are more likely to have Dewclaws than others. Some dog breeds that commonly have Dewclaws include the Great Pyrenees, Saint Bernard, Briard, and the Beauceron. These dogs often have front and hind Dewclaws. On the other hand, some breeds tend to have Dewclaws only on their front legs or none at all. It is believed that over time, some breeds have lost their Dewclaws due to selective breeding. This means that whether or not a dog has Dewclaws can vary from breed to breed. Purpose of Dewclaws. Now that we know what Dewclaws are and which breeds tend to have them, let's dive into their purpose. Dewclaws serve several functions, although their primary purpose may not be as necessary in domesticated dogs as it once was for their wild ancestors. 1. Grasping and gripping. Dewclaws can act as an additional digit for dogs, aiding in grasping bones, toys, or other objects. Particularly in breeds like the Great Pyrenees, known for their agility and working ability, Dewclaws provide extra stability and strength. 2. Balance and traction. Dewclaws serve as an additional point of contact with the ground, helping dogs maintain balance, especially during swift turns or changes in direction. This feature can be beneficial for hunting or working dogs that require quick movements. 3. Protection. Dewclaws can also provide protection against possible injuries. For example, when running through dense forests or rough terrains, the Dewclaws help minimize the chances of a dog's leg or foot being caught in branches or thorns. When and why Dewclaws are removed. In some cases, Dewclaws are removed shortly after a puppy is born. The decision to remove Dewclaws is largely based on the breed standard or personal preference. Breeders may choose to remove Dewclaws to reduce the risk of potential injuries in the future. However, this practice is not without controversy. Many animal welfare organizations argue against the removal, as it can be considered an unnecessary procedure. They claim that, with proper care and trimming, Dewclaws can serve their purpose without causing harm or discomfort to the dog. It is important to note that Dewclaw removal should only be performed by a qualified veterinarian if deemed necessary. In conclusion, Dewclaws are an interesting and unique aspect of a dog's anatomy. While not all dogs have them, some breeds retain this extra digit that was once essential for their wild ancestors. Dewclaws offer additional grasping and gripping abilities, balance, traction, and protection. Whether or not to remove Dewclaws is a decision that should be carefully considered and discussed with a veterinarian. So, the next time you wonder, do they have Dewclaws, you will be armed with the knowledge to understand the purpose and significance of this fascinating feature.